or like even LeBlanc. LeBlanc was open. LeBlanc's a very strong laner. Anything that's a little bit stronger in lane, I think, would have been a little bit more powerful for their team comp.
I would really like it if Riddle Raiders go for a more simpler team comp. If that makes sense, like each.
Yeah, definitely. That's exactly what it is. I mean, look at the. I mean, look at the ultimates on the side of Yeet Street. All they had to do was push R together, and it worked.
It's like you can try and put
I'll
1,000 nukes and try to fix the situation, or you can just do one nuke and it works.
I'll just be over here.
Just
sharpening my feathers.
Make it more simple for yourself. Don't try to make this game harder than it already is. I would really like it if you pick more of an engaged support, like an Ashe Alistar lane would have been pretty cool to see. I do think Alistar with the new resolve tree is much better. It gets much tankier as well, and so if you see an Ashe Alistar, then the Warwick Cho'Gath was honestly pretty fine, and then in the mid lane, if you go for like a poke mage or like a sustained damage mage like an Azir, I think that comp definitely fights way better against Yeet Street than the comp we saw before. Also, don't be so greedy. Don't try to go for tier 2nd item. You're not going to be able to stack it up. You need to hit power spikes, because if you give Yeet Street enough time, they will win the game. Like,
they know how to close it out too. Like, they have a lot of experience. This is a best of 3 Tsunami. We are seeing a little bit change up in the bans. Kog'Maw taking up the board from the side of Riddle Raiders, and Cho'Gath taking up the board from the side of Yeet Street. Cho'Gath was very strong in that game 1. Same with the Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw was very annoying, I'm sure, for the bot lane of Riddle Raiders. A lot of damage, outscaled the Ashe, etc., etc. They're going to go ahead and first pick that Zac. It was banned out last game. They did target the jungle a little bit. Nova Typhoon was probably a little bit further down on his comfort picks with the Warwick. Maybe Zac is something that, he's pulling out a fizzy card. Who knows? And Joe Sidon, back on that Shen. Cho'Gath was an AIDS matchup. We're just going to pick Shen and hope to God that we can, dodge all the bad ones.
Sorry, got called away for something, but we're gonna see the Zac pick. This was a pick that was banned out by Yeet Street, I think, in the first game.
Yeah, I already said that.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, so
out, but Shen.
Yeah, so Shen Gragas, Gragas, a trio special, has an incredibly high KDA on Gragas because he is the carry on the team when he plays Gragas. Apparently, stealing kills, all that stuff. No Typhoon to lock in Tristana for that bot lane. This is exactly what we were talking about during the game where, like, Tristana was available, And they're going to... No. Please don't pick... You're going to have a fabulous bot lane. That's what they're going to do.
Oh, I would love to see this.
Taric locked in. Tristana Taric in that bot lane. Taric very good against Zac, so it could be a takeaway pick.
They're definitely solving the issue that we stayed in the first game. Much simpler.
Much simpler. All you gotta do is push R.
Taric is able to hit ultimate and just make everyone immune. I really like this Janna pick if they actually pick it up.
I like Janna too. I think Janna's very good.
Anytime.
Ooh, Rakan.
You fight fire with fire, I guess. And now this is gonna be a very explosive game. Whichever team is able to get onto the other should be able to just blow them up.
So this Vlad pick, this must be something that Dangplank is comfortable on when GP is down, because they have banned it both games and Yeet Street isn't one to...
There's the ban, like
they do their research. So Orianna getting taken away from Charlie Smells, do not want to get one shot anymore.
I think you just ban another mid laner and just...
I think you ban another mid laner too.
on something.
I don't know which one you want to play against.
I definitely think Yeet Street is memeing with that last ban.
Well, remember last game they only had 4 bans.
Yeah, I think that's
like they're like, this game you're like, you know what, ban Cassidy.
Give it to the boy.
I don't want to play against it. With Orianna, maybe Orianna is one of his only comfort picks against Cassidy. Who knows?
T-Crank looks like he might lock in the Caitlyn pick. It gets locked.
Not there.
Yep.
It's interesting because Caitlyn's very strong in lane, and Tristana will outscale the Caitlyn. they're gonna turn this. I don't think anyone's gonna be very aggressive, but Caitlyn can punish Tarek with her range.
Caitlyn
Yeah, Twisted Fate is open.
one of the big abusers of rapid fire cannon static shift, i.e. that core, before she was nerfed, and I think it was a patch right after Worlds where they did a tune-up with Caitlyn where they basically buffed her back to her original state with less emphasis on traps and more just on auto-kiting. And she's actually pretty strong in the bot lane right now. I don't think she's Tristana strong, but she's still
Caitlyn?
Yeah.
Caitlyn has one of the lowest win rates on the new patch right now.
Okay, I'm not new patch. Not for a single.
I think she's actually pretty strong in the 5v5 meta, so you're right. But she's not doing hot. I think a lot of your ability casters, your Jhin, your Misfortune, I think they're the ones that are doing really well right now, as well as Ezreal because something happened. Someone DC'd. Ripperoonies.
Riddle Raiders.
Someone just said, "Let's dip."
Support at the Mastery, which another feature from Riot coming in hot, as we've seen before. But I just assume same picks and same bans. But we saw the TF versus Syndra matchup. That's gonna be pretty interesting to see because that was banned out in the first game, and I've never seen Charlie play TF, but if it's as strong as his Orianna, we're gonna be in for a treat because, as Riot has mentioned, World Tour Twisted Fate is open and ready to be played anytime.
Yeah.
Ready?
So I don't know. Same picks, same stuff, right? Yeah. So they're just gonna run through this real quick. They had Xayah, Kog'Maw, and Soraka. Yeah.
Be done.
I'll come back stronger.
They had GP, Cho'Gath, and Ezreal, I think, or something. I don't know.
Who was the top laner we saw for Riddle Raiders?
It was Cho'Gath.
Was it Cho'Gath again?
Oh, for this game?
This game?
Gnar.
Okay. Overall, I think that's a really strong comp from Riddle.
Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and lock in their picks and bans. Shen, Gragas gonna get locked in. I think they're just gonna pick their own champions just to get through this as quickly as possible.
Yep. The Gnar versus Shen matchup, another matchup where Joe Siden's going to be on the back foot. And if we can see Nova Tycoon and Young punish Joe Siden like they did in the early game, Gnar might be able to take over. He does need to be careful because we talked about in the first game with the globals with just Shen, but now this is a double global comp.
I'm absolutely
so you don't even have to
livid.
4-man bot lane like the Yeet special. You can 5-man bot lane with the Yeet special. And if you get 5-man bot lane, you kind of lose the will to play on. Like, you don't get to play League of Legends.
Grounded?
Wait, did they pick Syndrome?
Yeah, they did. It was Syndra TF matchup, and then it's Trist, Tarek versus Caitlyn, Rakan. Oh, yeah, your keyboard is really loud on the stream, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's because I want you to hear that I'm typing.
Okay. But same picks, same bands, nothing new. I do want to see LOP.gg just to check out what the keystones that everyone takes, because we didn't focus on that last time. But I would like to see if anyone takes something spicy, you know? I have heard that Syndra's ultimate technically will just count for an electrocute stack. because all of her spheres do count as individual abilities. So Cinder did get sort of a buff with the new runes that came out. So I do want to see how Cinder performs in the new matchup. She does take Cleanse, obviously just to make sure that she doesn't get two-manned in the mid lane with the flash stun card. Pretty standard stuff that we're seeing in terms of runes. I mean, not runes, summoner spells, and should be getting into the game in another 3 minutes. Jungle matchup, Zac versus Gragas. Overall, as the game scales up, Zac does get the upper hand because he just does more. Again, obviously, but Gragas is much simpler and much harder to disengage from. Like, if he E flashes you, there's almost no time to react. You have to preemptively dodge with the flashes yourself, and the TF stun card, the Shen taunt, a lot of this is really point and click, pretty much. Obviously, the Shen can be dodged, but if you're sitting on top, then there's not much room to get out of it. Do you want to see how PP Poro performs on the Tristana? We saw his Ashe play in the first game. Definitely not impressed, obviously, because of how run down he got. But hopefully he has better performance on this one.
Yeah, we got just over 2 minutes as everything's locked in. A little bit of a hiccup with the dodge. Honestly, I don't know who won in fixing bans, in my opinion. Like, both team comes very good. I think Syndra, like, TF has to get free. Charlie Smells, obviously a very potent player. MVP, probably going to be MVP again. Who would have thought? He's pretty good. He's showing his dominance this game, or last game, as well as he'll probably play very well again this game. Even in a rough matchup, I think Gragas and Zac are kind of the same thing. They kind of do relatively the same thing. The biggest thing is, like, can Zac get those extraordinary ganks off and not get invaded? That's a big one. He does not do very well.
I do think it's much simpler on the side of Riddle Raiders this time. Like, TF and on the side of Yeet Street, they definitely do have to make good use of their globals. And as we said in the first game, Yeet Street had the press R team. Riddle Raiders definitely is rocking more of a press R team, much easier to execute than what they had drafted up in the first one. So in terms of difficulty, I give it, in terms of how easy it is to execute your team comp, I'd give it on the side of Riddle Raiders, just because if Charlie Smells and Joe Sidon don't get something going with the 5-man CS, that's gonna obviously happen bot lane, we might see a game where Yeet Street does start off on the back foot. A lot of concise arguments in the chat. Let's look.
Oh, that's me.
Okay. I was like,
That's me. I'm talking over Joe.
I was like, who is this man, and why is he typing at the same time you typed? Huh. But I think we're getting into game. Let's hope my setup doesn't break. Let's
Let's hope it doesn't break again. Yeah, you got a point.
Everybody pray. Everybody give me a pray.
Sending positive vibes your direction.
Everybody bless.
Can we get a GoFundMe account? Get him, a better toaster.
It's not because of my toaster. It's just because.
Apparently your mic is pretty low.
Is it? I can turn it back up. I was kind of far away from the actual setup.
Explosive Pebble wants you to be turned up.
Don't listen to anything that kid says. He's a troll. Wait, let me see. So that didn't go through, so let's try this.
Anyone else notice that Yeet Street doesn't look as intimidating without their challenger border from Zero Battery?
Okay, tell me if something loads. Tell me if the actual game loads.
Who won the skin war? I didn't even see.
I think Yeet Street did.
I think Yeet Street all had summoners across the board, or had skins across the board.
Okay, Did my thing pop up? Okay, it did. We're Gucci. We're Gucci. We're Gucci. Let's go. No delays, no issues. Getting into the game.
Yes. We have the toaster. The toaster's working. Plugged it in this time. Oh.
Oh. Yep. And the timestamp thing,
And then-
I will also take off.
It shouldn't actually be that big of a deal since we're not watching it from behind anymore.
Yep. So take it off. Standard line
So-
damage.
Here we go, guys. Game 2, inbound. Everyone's just fan out after last game with all the aggression that kind of got backfired. Riddle Raiders are probably not going to be as aggressive this game in the early stages. They don't want to get invaded. Their invade's actually pretty good.
If they wanted to go for it, they should have
Dude.
gone
If
much
light
earlier.
travels so
Because now,
fast,
even if they try to go for the invade, there's too many, like this. Yeet Street would know, so they wouldn't be able to get much besides a couple of deep wards.
Yeah, they'd get wards. Everyone would know that they were on their way. This is the calming before the storm here.
Do you want to look at everybody's keystones just to see if anyone's trying something a little bit weird? Guardian on Tarek. People have been telling me that's actually honestly a pretty bad keystone because it has to be so close to your carry where you can get it off. Electrocute on Syndra.
Yeah, so in terms of the matchup, Shen actually should hemorrhage again this game. Josiah's got to have to do the Dark Lord's work here. He's got punished by Cho'Gath. He's going to get punished again by Gnar with the range. The mid lane matchup, because it... Ooh, nice stun coming on to Caitlyn. Mid lane should be in favor of Syndra, but because it's Charlie Smells, who knows? And bot lane, pretty even, just a farm lane.
I do want to talk about this. Charlie Smells on TF actually took Predator this game, so he's definitely looking to run people down.
Yeah, he's going for an assassin TF.
Maybe we'll see the legendary World Tour Twisted Fate like Riot predicted. Misses the stun, and now this bot lane is gonna be pretty even. Oh,
early game by Tree on to Flash body slam coming in. Flash comes out from T flank or Gangplank, T flank. It's the same thing, right? D flank.
And
honestly,
that really
kind of an aggressive, get. They didn't time the CCs very well, and the Flash came out. Oh, I guess she's got cleansed, so that was also
for me,
pretty good.
That was pretty smart by Tria to do because in this is the one lane where I feel like Charlie can lose it because level 6 Syndra gets a 400 damage ultimate. Charlie gets the ability to roam. But if he's dead, you can't roam. Death is the best CC, as everybody knows. And so, by forcing both of Syndra's summoners, she can't actually play aggressive anymore, because if Tria ever tries to visit mid lane again, that's pretty much a free kill. Good buffering by QB4 on Kistana.
First gank coming in for Nova Typhoon, going to miss. She's trying to smell is a little bit too up on the know-how. So we see a 10 CS lead for Gangplank, even though both of his summoners were burned. The wave is kind of resetting. It's not like it's very even, as another gank is going to come in. Riddle Raiders. The little slammy poo for Rakan. They're going to get all the sums from the bot lane.
Did you just say slammy poo?
Yeah, I never know what some of the moves are, so I come up with names for them.
I really like that.
Yeah, like we got the there's Fizz's dash. I don't know what that's called. I never knew what it was called, and I called it the dashy thing.
The dashy. What's Urgot?
That's all it is.
What would you call it?
What is it?
Urgot ulti? If you were casting an Urgot right now, what would you cast his ulti as?
I'd call it something inappropriate, BDSM or something. Like I don't know.
I just yell "re" as loud as possible whenever
I just say, alright.
I think that's the play. And again, Josiah's just pushing the tower, but we've seen in the last game, it's not about how he lanes, it's about how the
Ooh, body slam actually does get through the stun.
No.
Tarek, buddy.
Brutal.
You're in a spot. TP does come out, literally steps on a trap, gets stunned. That's actually a pretty bad TP for Gnar.
That's really poorly played by. This is not good. They need to send the Gnar back. He had a huge advantage
Gnar needs
in
to
his
get
lane.
Gnar needs to get out of his
There's
lane.
no
I don't know why he
reason for him
finished
to
the TP.
teleport in. I feel like this is the mistake that a lot of newer teams that we see in this league have, is that when a mistake happens, instead of trying to just like let the mistake happen and you just reset from it, they try to just double down. And
Yeah, they turn one mistake into trying to make up for it, and then they force something and make a bunch of mistakes.
I'll give you some advice. Like in Vegas, if you are already losing, cut your losses and just try to get the best out of it. You're gonna see another game.
Gank on the Gangplank. He's got no summoners. His cleanse is back up. Yup. He's gonna die though. Feels bad.
Oh,
he's got. Oh, he's dead.
World Tour.
Feels bad. He's gonna go for the kill. He's gonna die first. Shen, what are you doing? He's still got his CP. He can go back top, but
that was
he wanted the assist, I guess. I don't know.
I guess. I feel like Yeet Street's having a little bit of fun, but overall, we saw Cinder's power come out, but did she have it worded and she just no, the Gragas must have snuck around. I want to see
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I want to look back at that because I thought the mid-river was worded.
I'm not really sure what was going on. Just wanted the assist gold, I guess. He's got the Ninja Tabi against the Nard. That's exactly what he wants. He's going to be building that TM as his next item, but he is falling behind in CS. He's going to actually make an aggressive trade. He is a level up.
You can take this because
he's going to kill him.
Leave. No,
he's not going to cut.
He's on the backside.
Yeah, he's going to lose because he's got no more cooldowns.
The big thing is that because of Gnar teleporting out of lane, there was actually a 20 CS lead for Gnar around like 5 minutes into the game. And it looked pretty brutal for him, but because Gnar teleported out, Joe was able to catch the entire wave, shove it into Gnar's tower, and now even though the 20 CS lead persists, the Shen already has Ninja Tabi, so he shouldn't be under kill threat anymore.
Yeah, Shen's also got TP still. He didn't TP back the lane either. Ooh, nice combo from the Caitlyn. Nova Typhoon is here. He's gonna make a play under a Khan who does not have flash.
Oh.
Ooh, Gnar says I'm gonna fight you.
That was really well played.
Young but HUNG is pretty good. Pretty good. Making Josiah and
careful that he doesn't overextend.
Trees. The big boy Tree is here to save his friend.
Cinder's here. She might just
Gangplank gonna ult onto Josiah and gonna pick up that kill. With the flash though. Flash is expended. T-Crank gonna get dove in. He is going to fall.
And he's dead.
And he's fine.
I really like.
Oh, he's gonna die! He's gonna die!
What? Hello? Wait!
Zach! What are you doing, friend?
Wait.
And Captain Kristen looks like he either he didn't DC. He's just kind of standing there.
Oh, he's trying to. He should just try to not give it to TF.
Oh my! I can't tell if they're trolling or.
All my friends are heathens. Take it slow.
That was the cleanest dive I've ever seen with with both the bot laners dying. Tarek actually giving that kill over Charlie Smiles very bad. Should have just ran into the tower. He's sitting on a ward.
Praise them on a really well executed dive, but why did Tristana walk?
So Zach walks out of tower range, resetting aggro to Tristana when she's on one hit. Like, Zach has passive up. Zach doesn't care. Zach goes, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You just get an enhanced recall, you know?
Yeah. Interesting play, Ballin, but definitely.
I don't know about that. They didn't plan. They turned a really good dive into something terrible. So.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
They do need to be careful now because the combo.
Yeah, he's gonna be transforming here. His ult is back up soon.
The Shen plus TF combo is up, so if PB Pyro and Captain Kristen extend too far, they could be looking at a 4-man. Oh, actually a 5.
This is a 5-man. This is a 5-man bot.
Well,
This is a 5-man bot here.
targets the
They
channel.
get the taunt on both. Ultimate is gonna come out for Captain Kristen. No one's gonna die. No one's gonna die. Feels bad. Good disengage by the side of Riddle Raiders. I didn't think they were gonna actually be able to keep Tristana out of the death range there. Never mind, she's gonna die anyways.
I do like how Gangplank is playing the mid lane because he's keeping the wave constantly shoved into Charlie's Smells tower, so he doesn't have a chance to go down there.
Or he loses out on farm. They're gonna make a play on to Joe Sidon. Ultimate.
Should be a kill. What's happening?
Ultimate is gonna come out to kill Joe Sidon as I get a frog in my throat here. Not a play-by-play. Don't yell at me.
They might be able to break first tower. They're gonna have to race for it because Charlie's Smells is gonna come down.
Oh, someone's dead.
This should.
Oh, good stun. She's gonna die, but it was a good stun by Captain Kristen. She is also going to fall with no mana and 4 people. The Yeet Street special coming down to bot lane. They are going to actually get first tower on the side of Riddle Raiders in that top lane. Nars advances a little bit better than the Cho'Gath from last game.
Yep. I do want to ask you, why did the bot lane stay there? What was the hope? Because you already killed Joe Sidon, so there was no reason for you to stay. You just back off, let your team get first tower because it already started before the 4-man comes in.
Agreed. It's all agreed. It's a typical thing. A lot of 5v5 teams aren't used to when they first get formed. This is a relatively new team as well. This is a learning experience as they definitely know that they would have backed off in the future. They are going to go ahead and pick up first tower, and they're going to get the exact trade that they got last time, where they traded Drake and first tower, but they got first tower this time. So they got first tower and Rift Herald for a tower and Drake. And it's not even a mountain Drake, so
the same play that we saw from Warwick last game, where he channeled Rift Herald mid, thinking it was a ward.
Oh boy, I hope not. They gave it to Gnar. They gave it to Gnar.
Let's hope
They're like, no, Typhoon, you ruined your chances. You can't have Rift Herald anymore. The biggest problem is T-Crank's going to be scaling.
Donna. And he's very close to IE. Actually, he only needs 200 more gold until he hits the IE power spike, and Kalen's delaying that with his deal. So
and finishing the boots too.
Yep. Now Tristana will be in the driver's seat when she hits this IE power spike. Oh, they're gonna channel the Rift Herald mid. Actually, they're just gonna go for the
They're gonna force this down. This is a pretty greedy. They don't have any minions left.
Well, the Rift
Tristana also taking. They got it.
And
they're just gonna trade the one turret.
Yep. I don't think that's bad. I think if it was for any other tower besides mid lane, I would have called it poor.
Not worth.
Lane's a really good tower to get that on. And now
these trades are becoming worse and worse for Shen against the Gnar, as he does have that Black Cleaver finish. He's probably going to be going for that split push build with the Frozen Mallet. As the Plague does come through, Rakan ult does top Tarek in. He dies before he can do anything. Here comes the Kalen ult for zoning, and this is going to be another tower.
Because I've seen Captain Kristen constantly walk into these traps. And obviously that one was in the bush, but like, Jesus. He needs to understand, those aren't meant for him. Those are meant for other people. And that causes the tower to swing back, and now it's pretty much an even game. We are gonna have to watch for Young in the bot lane on Gnar, because he has a huge lead over Joe Sidon. And Joe always goes for the greedy build where he goes for Ravenous Hider first without getting any if he was less greedy, he could go for maybe like Randuin.
This guy's dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's gonna die.
They got Zac passive.
Nar's not gonna transform quick enough for it.
Yeah.
Nar just wanted
almost perfect. Almost perfect. Almost got the transformation.
This should be tower though.
Yeah, they got this tower. That's gonna be 3. They're gonna go up 3 towers to too, but it looks like Yeet Street does
Yeet
want to
Street
fight. They're
definitely
all
wants to
coming bot
respond.
lane. Syndra's in base. She can't get here fast enough.
They call it off.
They call it off.
They didn't know where the Syndra was. I do want to say, while they are a new team, their vision control over bot side is actually very good. They have a lot of wards, making sure all of the entrances are covered, and they never get caught out of position by Yeet Street.
Yeah, Kendra Kristen she's sitting with 4 deaths right now. She's gotten picked a couple times when just based off positioning errors, and that's kind of allowed Yeet to keep it even. Yep. Because of her getting picked in mid lane, they got the free turret, and because she got picked in bot lane, they got her staying in bot lane, they got the free turret. So like, she's definitely gonna have to either get them wards down to know where the enemy team is a little bit better. Ooh. As another play does get onto TF, he does have gold card stun. Flash comes out, gonna get smited for the slow. Here comes the ult. He's just gonna ult. Yep. That's a Syndra push her skill button, guys.
I feel like a montage music should have definitely been added when she ulted. Oh no!
Misses the stun.
Oh, game pause.
Kind of a missed pause there. They were not exactly out of combat, but it's okay.
Oh.
I wonder if someone DC'd.
Is there any way I can move up the chat or something? The end game chat?
I don't touch anything. Just, you'll mess it up. Don't touch anything. Just...
So much faith in me.
Hey man.
It's okay, man.
Yeah, like Tarek is working toward. He doesn't have the boots finish. He's probably gonna get the merc treads because of the CC on the side of Yeet Street. He's got the sight stone. Like they do have the vision. They don't have. Does he have target? Does he have target still?
Who?
Does he have? He doesn't have face in the mountain. But what does he? Does he have the tier 2?
Yeah, he has tier.
He has tier 2.
Gonna be
My
back
mom's calling me.
Game.
I'm not gonna answer that.
Ooh. Hit mom with the outplay. One thing I
the outplay button?
Yeah. The decline button. I do want to talk about this. Charlie Smells has been much less effective with his TF ulties. I've only seen one, which was to execute on the dive bottom, which I feel more like a Riddle Raiders mistake than a Yeet Street play.
Good, yeah, strong play. Yeah, exactly. It seems like the Syndra is actually posing an issue. He is up to over 20 CS on the Syndra. Dang, playing much more comfortable on a champion that has a little bit more wave pressure and lane pressure. They're going to try and make a play into the Yeet Street jungle. Skill button is back up for Syndra. Nice for Con ult and knock up as Tarek ult does come through. A stun on to Tarek. Tarek's going to be the first one to fall. Nar split pushing in bot lane. They thought they could take the 4v5.
Wait, why is he teleporting in now? Wait, this is dumb.
I don't know. That was terrible. They're gonna try and make this a play again. Flash top by Joe Sidon onto the Syndra. Gonna knock her out of the fight here.
No,
ooh, Nar. They're gonna wipe. They're gonna wipe.
So well.
Zach gonna trade it off. And then Zach's going to die. And a clean wipe by the side of Yeet Street. Literally not only losing Charlie Smells.
And it looked so good. It started off as just a 1-for-1, and
so
Nar was bot lane. Nar was bot lane and he pressures tower. But then Nar calls for him to teleport in. Obviously Caitlyn's gonna trap it, gets chunked out down to 10%. Then Zach initiates the fight. Goes way too deep, forces his team to engage. Again, this keeps happening.
The biggest problem, like first of all, I think Love Her actually made a fantastic play on the recon, basically stopping 3 or 4 members from actually doing anything while they were charmed and knocked up. The biggest thing about Raiders is that they kept going in. They pulled this LPL style team fight after Tarek had already died. Tarek ulted. They had a really good 4v4. The TP comes in. There's 5 people for each street. And then all of a sudden, it disengages, and then like Tarek gets picked, and then they don't back off. They go back in with the TP, and then they go back in with the Zac. It's just multiple bad decisions by the side of Riddle Raiders actually going to cause them to get to wipe there. They're going to fight over a Cloud Drake now. I've never seen this happen before.
This is a weird fight, but we're gonna see it. And Gnar is in a good position because he's pretty close to Mega. He's gonna actually transform now, so they either have to do something now, or Yeet can just wait out until the Mega Gnar goes away and then just re-engage on Dragon. This is just such a weird objective to fight over. Like, there's a huge wave for
definitely do not need to throw the game over a Cloud Drake.
And now Gnar is mini, so...
Oh, Zac is going to come in, gonna pull 2 people towards the team fight. Syndra's gonna knock... Oh, good Gragas ult, separating everybody.
Oh, that Tarek ulti!
This Tarek ult hits 5 people. It looks like Tarek's gonna get picked again, though.
Tristana!
They got the Cloud Drake, guys. We're gonna wipe, but they got the Cloud Drake.
Tristana!
Bye, HUNG. Mistakes were made. Oh, they're gonna disengage.
Wait, they played that so well, and then they just go in, dude.
They didn't though. They wasted everything, and then they stuck it for a Cloud Drake, and then they had no. And Yeet Street didn't waste anything, so they had everything up, so that after when they were trying to disengage, Yeet Street was able to make a play.
It's not even that. It's like they get the Tarek ulti off and they get 2 picks. You just leave. You win. You've won.
That's what I'm saying. That they keep trying to do more, and that's what's killing them.
Yeah.
Is that they keep trying.
Someone has to clip that Tristana jumping into a Caitlyn trap.
Yeah, I've never. I mean, some people, you know, they talk about how they want to kill themselves. That's like literally doing it.
Like, Tyler,
I'm just...
Tyler 1 has not run it down mid that hard. This Tristana...
Like, I've seen, like in Call of Duty, when you pull back to throw the grenade and you just hold it till you die. Like, that's what that looked like.
It's like in Call of Duty when you have a 19 kill streak and you just want to get that pull. And you just
it was also like when their team was like disengaging too. Like, she just makes the decision to go forward instead of backward.
Mission
I don't know.
failed.
Maybe she just misclicked on the actual game.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Oh
man,
God, that looked like such a good.
My head hurts. Like they're winning the game. Like they don't have to force things. Why are they forcing? Like it hurts me. It hurts me.
They've played this game out pretty well. It's just a little bit of over-aggression on every play. Every play, it's like they push it to 100 and then they just push it right over the play. Just keep it.
No, they push it to 100. Like in fact, oh, here comes the play as Zac's gonna try and disengage here.
Really good.
Caitlyn got stunned out of her ultimate, so that's gonna be a disengage
there. This is all they
there.
need to do. Keep Gnar bot lane. Shen can't deal with him.
Yeah, he literally just can't. What is this? What are you doing? You're literally giving him the trade. So Caitlyn's gonna go for lane pressure here as he is gonna throw out the ultimate. But like, the biggest thing right now is that, like, it's kind of like in the first Fast and the Furious movie when Paul Walker, rest in peace, you know, is racing with his Eclipse and everything on the car. Oh, Tristana's gonna get picked off here. No, the flash heal. Still dead.
Let's go.
Trie flashing for the kill. There we go. That's the Trie we know and love. The guy who's a KDA warrior at heart. But it's, like I said, it's like when Paul Walker's in the Eclipse and the car's basically telling him that he can't do anything, and he still forces it. That's literally what it looks like the Riddle Raiders are trying to do. All the warning signs are there, and they're like, screw your warning signs, we're doing it.
They do look like a promising team, though. They know how to play out their early game. They have strong picks. I think if they just get a little bit more practice playing as a team.
Definitely. They're playing with them. They're playing up to their level. Like, the biggest problem is that there are these small mistakes that are fixed by experience.
Yep.
Experience, team play, synergy, and they're definitely a team to watch out for. They are not bad in any sense.
Gnar should be able to run this guy down.
This should be a kill.
Oh, no!
Oh, he had flash.
Yeah. And now the gold lead has ballooned to 4,000.
Now our TP are clean. I don't know about that over Joe.
They can.
No, our
Are they
TPs are
looking for
clean.
this?
Zach's gonna try and make a play onto the Yeet bot
And
mid DC.
pause. Oh.
The servers have been wonky since the patch, that is true. And they've been a little weird. Lennar teleports piss poor. I mean, the one where I TP'd bot lane for nothing when he could have canceled it, and then the TP into the team fight that resulted in him landing on a trap and then dying. They're he's having trouble with the
I do want
with
to
the
talk about
TP.
this. Both the Twisted Fate and the Caitlyn have pretty sizable lead over the counterpart. Caitlyn actually sitting at around 3k gold more than the Tristana, so she's spiking very hard. But she did spend a good amount, a majority of
She's an item ahead. She's sitting at 7-1. She's doing fine.
But we do have to talk about the item she did buy. She built QSS, and
Yeah,
there's no combat effectiveness to it. If you get one shot by the Syndrome, the QSS is not going to cleanse your death.
Yeah, but if you and your opponent are on the same items,
Yep.
but they don't have, like, you have boots, right? And she's just picking up a pickaxe. If you're 3,000 gold ahead, she's pickaxe, boots, and QSS all ahead of her opponent. Like, that's the difference right now.
I still do think
Like, that's a lot of combat stats, plus the fact that she will never die because she has QSS.
Real Riddlers do have a pretty good chance. They just can get another good team fight with Tarek. Like, that last fight, Captain Kristen had a really good ultimate with Tarek, able to basically negate a lot of the damage from the side of Yeet Tree. But as long they just keep pushing too far, and the next objective they're going to be fighting for should be. Let me look at what this is.
Look at this team, they're going ham for Krugs all over Joe. That's a little rough. You're right though. You're right. They're making plays like the Cloud Drake fight. Why fight there? Like, you have this huge lead on Gnar. Play around it. You don't have to play around your bot lane if they're not doing well.
If they fought so hard for the Cloud Drake, they definitely will fight tooth and nail for this Infernal, which is gonna spawn in 20 seconds, and we'll be.
Well, they do have the pressure on the map here. They're gonna throw the ultimate out at Gangplank. Gangplank shoves it off like it didn't really do anything. Oh, she's dead. Instant cleanse. Zach's out of position here. He's gonna use the flingy thing back to each other. Huge ultimates come out. Gangplank's dead. Yeah, where's the Terrical like 10 minutes ago? Gnar TP's in the middle of the fight. He's just gonna throw his life away. The little tossy thing. Man.
Buster shot.
QSS almost instantly used. T-Crank sitting at full HP.
Clean QSS.
QSS, smart buy.
Without anything else here. Looks like it's just gonna be free Infernal to the side of the Street. They're just taking control. T-Crank is.
Zach's gonna try the flyby.
Oh.
That was pretty close, I'm not gonna lie.
Really, if that had hit, that would have been awesome, but.
TP's in, look at the plays. Over Joe. You gotta stop being toxic, man.
Dude, come on.
You're a moderator. You're a staff member of Prophecy Cup. You can't be toxic like that.
Him with what I want to say.
He does this he's as bad as TFT sometimes.
If you wanna look
Rest in peace, TFT. Just kidding.
If you want to hear what I want to say about these Gnar TPs, just read what Overjoe's saying in chat, and it's almost down to the tooth.
I mean, they're not great. Not gonna defend them. Just saying.
Poor. Now gold lead is ballooned up to.
I'm not moderating the Twitch chat.
About a 5,000 gold lead. Now we're gonna have some issues too. Caitlyn's sitting at 3 completed items. It's going for the double attack speed item rush, but we still have this lead from the bottom.
I wish they would play around Gnar a little bit better. The ultimate is gonna come out for Caitlyn. Tara gonna eat it up, doesn't actually do anything. Caitlyn's not really like Caitlyn's sitting at 8-1, but the ultimates haven't really done anything other than scare people.
She's just using them to chunk at this point.
They don't do anything though. Good stun. Instant QSS.
You have to be careful. Joe has ultimate. Young doesn't. Okay, that was a chunk.
That was a lot of damage.
Yep. This is why I think if he had gotten his raptor, he had. Okay. You're gonna look for a play on the Gnar. Oh my god, he's Predatoring in! Predator missile inbound.
Oh, they are going to try and engage mid lane to try and make this a little bit better of a team fight. The fight is coming out. Taric ult does come out. Tristana is walking forward. They're going to get a pick onto.
What the hell?
The good flash by the side of Trie as they are going to get first. First death is going to probably. I don't know. No one's died yet. It's going to be Zach. Zach's going to go down to T-Crate. 9-1 on the Caitlyn. Caitlyn's huge. I'm scared. I wouldn't want to play against this Caitlyn.
I saw the Gnar play there, but it was really good.
And see what I'm saying? Like they're still trying to fight. They're still trying to make things happen when they're just wasting time.
Okay,
like they need to back, heal it up. Otherwise, Yeet Street's just gonna take Baron or kill you guys. Like that'll also happen.
I really want to get a replay of that fight at the end.
I want to order food.
Same.
Really bad. I'm hungry.
This might be another time where Yeet Street stays too long, but it looks like there's not enough.
No, they're gonna play it safe. They know that they have all the pressure right now. The biggest thing is that Gnar still can't, or Gnar is still leading over the Shen. The Shen can't fight Gnar.
Yep, but if the Gnar just wastes TP, wastes ultimate, isn't able to get pressure in his lane, not much that. He's not having the effectivest I would really want. And also, that bot lane tower that he's been pressuring, it's at 1,000 health, but it's still not being taken down. His switch is definitely a little bit... Okay, that guy's dead.
Tristana, positional error. Tristana, positional error. Oh, Trie! Someone clip that, please. Waste ultimate for the Taric that they were going to get anyways. Free Baron.
I definitely agree with you on that. Try buy? No, not at all.
I don't like the Adaptive Helm either, Manny. I'm not really sure what's happening. I can't tell if Riddle Raiders is trolling now or if Yeet Street's trolling now. I don't know what's happening. Motor Reminder finished on the side of Caitlyn. I do like T-Crank's build. His build is very strong for what he needs for this game. He's got the QSS to get the hell out of dodge if he does get CC'd, so he's extra safe to be able to DPS. He's only died once, so like, you know, it's a pretty respectable build. He's also got the Motor Reminder to go ahead and, you know, shred down these tanks that, you know, Gnar, Zach, and Taric are all pretty tanky. He's sitting at 5 levels above Taric. Like, he's 2-hitting him. Like, I don't know how tanky Taric is, but...
I'm just trying to think in my mind, what crazy way could Riddle Raiders come back? I mean, if they do get a perfect engage on the Caitlyn with Zach knockup, even with the QSS, just have too much time, because the Sentinel ultimate will still pretty much one-shotter. He has a 4. And Tristana is still scaling up pretty high, so there is a chance.
Definitely more of a chance than last game where they just kind of like
died
threw themselves at their opponents and died. The biggest thing is that we know that Yeet Street will get over aggressive in situations where they feel powerful. We saw last game when they overcommitted to try and end the game and they got wiped. So they will play that way. They do make mistakes. The gods are not, you know, untouchable. The biggest thing now is that Taric has to stop dying, right? Taric, you know, their team has to just stop hemorrhaging gold to the enemy team. Like, they're not worth anything, but, you know, just someone who can, like, be a body is necessary to protect this Tristana, to protect this Syndra, so that they can get their damage off. Gnar's got the 1v1. Like,
I think
Gnar's definitely got the 1v1.
Charlie's just gotten quietly big, and who do you send to handle him? Because if it's a true 1v1, I think Charlie is at a point where he wins it. He has a rapid fire cannon, he has Predator, he can run.
He's also got Zanya's too.
Yeah.
Like, he can literally just negate an entire ability from the Syndra.
Yep.
He's definitely shredding towers too. Like TF is now a problem. Like
Yeah.
you know, he's free from mid lane. You know, he's not getting shoved in anymore.
No.
He's to the point where he can freely roam around the map. Syndra is going to respond, but who knows for how long. And Joe Siden's quietly got a level experience lead. You know, he's 60 CS behind, but he's ahead in experience. He's got armor.
Going for the chase.
Still getting shredded though. TF Zanya is down, and he's dead.
He's very dead.
All right. Well, I guess Zanya's doesn't work if you don't
And
if you
now,
play around it.
I think they can.
Bye, friend. No, that's really good for the side of
Wait,
Riddle Raiders
Tristana!
as they get. Tristana, what are you doing on the front line?
Well,
Nice.
Yes, it worked.
5-man fight. Yes, best TP of the game. Yes, go in. Yes,
They
that's what
actually
happened.
did it. Wow.
Run it down mid. Actually, the best objective, right, is Cloud Drake, obviously.
Everything just came together. That we kept talking about that Gnar versus Shen advantage, but the Shen
Read
was
my
up too far.
read my comments. It's more interesting than the game. Overjoy, you're so toxic, dude. They're gonna get this. They're gonna overcommit, and they're gonna try and get this inhibitor turret down.
I think they can get it though.
TF ulti's up. I don't know. Can they get the inhibitor though?
They definitely
Go
should-
for the inhibitor, please. Go. Oh my god.
No, they're gonna back up.
They-
Now this is the scary part because they need to make
Yeah,
sure
now
that
they're
every
gonna-
single person on this team gets out.
Go for the Cloud Drake. Just take Cloud Drake. Each tree won't fight you there. Okay, they're playing smart this time. They're actually not. Stop pushing. The cloud is up. Oh my god. That's what I'm saying. Like, they made such a high priority about it before. Maybe they're done. Maybe they don't. Oh man. Each street's going to try and take that
They
objective.
just
Where's
need
Zach?
to back. Everybody on Riddle Raiders just needs to back and spend their gold. They're
Yeah, definitely.
2,600 gold right now.
That's a finished item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really hope she
She-
goes for maybe a lifesteal item.
No, I think she definitely needs her Last Whisper item at this time. Yeah, she definitely needs it. They are going to go ahead and take this opportunity to grab that Cloud Drake. You know, it's building towards that Infernal, which is going to spawn in 6 minutes.
Oh no. I think
I
I think you're right too. I think she should go for QSS and Last Whisper, just both.
Well, she got QSS and Vamp Scepter. She's trying to survive. She is doing a lot of damage, but if you're looking at the builds, as Nara's going to get picked.
salute from Charlie.
Ooh. Rare miss by Charlie Smells as all 5 players look to get a pick and they don't get it.
That was
But yeah, like,
a very
definitely would have liked the Last Whisper against this Randuin's, Shen, you know, Stoneplate, you know, Zanya's, Arbor, Rakan. Like, there's definitely a place for that Last Whisper in this game. And I think she probably should have picked it up with the Vamp Scepter.
I feel like she's feeling pretty good after that last fight where she jumped into people and hit people. Now the
No, the Terror Cult's not going to hit
that was
anyone.
poor Target.
What? That was a very bad Terror Cult. Gragas ult's going to split the team. Looks like...
He's finally coming into the fight, but he's mini.
Yeah, it's gonna get. They're getting shredded though.
Much.
This is there's a lot of damage on this Gnar. There's not as much tankiness as you would think.
No.
And doesn't have Thornmail finish. That's the item that he's going for right now. He's got Black Cleaver. Got a lot of HP though. Double stun by the Terror. Good stun.
You do have to say it. The way they won that last fight was Gnar and Syndra plus Zac getting the kills on the side lanes and then collapsing mid.
Well, there was a good Terror Cult.
Yeah.
You know, they're playing around. It's all these small pieces working together, and they really do have to be like used properly. That fight in mid lane that just happened, that just transpired, definitely would have been a lot better if she would have hit multiple people with her ultimate. Would have made Tristana feel more, you know, confident to go in. Zac doesn't feel like he's gonna die; he'll jump in. You know, it's a huge confidence boost when you know that you're not gonna die for a few seconds. It gives you that room for error.
I agree.
But using it on just herself is definitely not what you want.
Tristana did complete the QS, the fully built Mark Sim, so now she should build the Last Whisper after this. And
Please
she's
build
getting
Last
to a point
Whisper.
where she's 6 out of Tristana out damages Caitlyn really hard.
Oh yeah,
long as
Tristana's also got the reset ability, but she does also get one shot by Caitlyn
Yeah.
if she steps on a trap. Like she's going to die. She's got to be very careful about her positioning, which has been an issue since the start of this game when she jumped in at Cloud Drake, as a frontline Tristana.
Never forget.
Exactly what you want. Wait, Overjoe. First of all, I never said that. Can you please stop tagging me and stuff I don't say? Jesus Christ.
So they're trying to get Baron control, a little bit of Baron control on the side. I do think Young needs to head down bot because his TP should be up before the Baron fight goes down. But again, we've seen incredibly poor APs from Young. He needs to have a good one, at least one. He's the key to winning this team fight because if he can get a good Gnarl,
they're just gonna try and sneak this. They're gonna try and sneak it. There's no vision on the side of Riddle Raiders outside of Scuttle. They know that they're doing it though, and they're here. Here comes Zach, gonna go ahead and die. Gonna hit Tristana or Caitlyn. Oh, the ultimate is gonna knock people off. Channel comes through. T-Crank dies immediately. Oh, Riddle Raiders coming through with the team fight prowess.
This is it.
And Shen not able to.
Oh my God!
What just happened? How did that happen? What?
Wow.
Baron.
This end. Win the game. You win.
Can you end?
Yes.
Can you end against 3 people?
Yes. Yes, you have Tristana up. Who cares?
Oh yeah, you're right. They got Tristana. They can.
They just need to. Everybody else besides Tristana needs to run it in.
Yes, Riddle Raiders, go, friends, go.
No, they're not going for it.
No, they're not. They don't got it. Like, no,
wait,
no,
wait.
No, they're gonna go. They're gonna go now.
Wait.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, nice.
The little slammy thing. The slammy thing from
Wait,
Nar.
he pushed him away.
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
No,
What is happening?
It was a disgusting
Kill the turrets, please.
Wait, they won. Wait, this is the most troll game in the world. Wait, no,
this is the biggest. Oh,
no,
nice ultimate by the side of Love Her. Kaylin's gonna be doing damage. They are on a rampage. They're gonna. Oh my God, T-Crank, do it, do it, T-Crank. Oh man. Well, it was a nice try, Riddle Raiders.
So yeah, they just barely had enough time to end, but when they went for that.
Is that Predator? Is that Predator? Is that what that is?
Yeah. No. Yeah. He popped it, but no, he doesn't have it up actually. It's just him running at the speed of sound.
What is this game?
Huh.
Guys, the Drake. There's no more Cloud Drakes. Like, just go for Baron. Like, please. Definitely could have went for Baron 15 seconds ago, but and they probably would have gotten a turret out of it as well. But it's fine.
Well, Tristana does have the last whisper now, and we've seen they can win fights.
Oh yeah. Tarek had an amazing ultimate. Zach had a great engage, landing on T-Crank. Killed them almost instantly.
Absolutely, yeah. T-Crank just instantly died. He sells his boots and now picks up the last whisper. I mean, GA, sorry.
I don't think anybody saw this coming either, where this is just going to be some sort of troll game for the first game of the season. Last season, Season 2, it was Glacial Uprising versus A12 White, and that was a clown fiesta. Both teams very rough around the edges at that time.
Oh. Okay, they need to be careful.
So, I guess it's where the clown fiesta is happening again this season. Who would have thought?
Nar is stacking up his, he actually is tired, but he should be stacking up his passive right now for this Elder Dragon fight. Oh, that's really... Oh, okay. I guess we're paused, but I was going to talk about it. Really smart by Center to just shove in the mid lane, because now there's a wave of super minions that's going to be pushing into Yeet Street's only Nexus Tower, and one wave of super minions will kill that Nexus Tower pretty easily. But I think we see a pause.
Anybody else want this to go, like, not was the worst fiesta?
Oh god, I alt-tabbed. Oh god.
Nah, TSP is pretty good though.
God.
We lost to Blake. Blake got the good old fashioned LeBlanc against us because we're stupid. I think he went like 11-0. We felt real bad, and then we curb stomped him game 2. I think I played the Mukau in game 2. Big fan of the Mukau. No one playing? Oh, that was not pretty. That was not. That wasn't pretty. That wasn't great.
Oh, okay.
You're talking about
Back
the
in game.
55-minute game over, Joe?
Think now.
Yeah, like the 55-minute game though. It took forever to end, and no one could end.
Riddle Raiders
Ooh, a little
have
bit of lag.
the control over the Elder Dragon pit, and they need to be careful. They're just gonna start it up, and now they must know.
Is this free? Is this free?
I guess
this is free.
Give it over because it's only a 1-stack Elder, but still, it might be what is needed just to win out a pretty decisive team fight. I think they just need to push it down bot lane here. Heatcrank is going top.
I don't know about you, but Shisana needs to stop jumping aggressively, like, you know, towards the enemy base.
Every time
she's jumped over the wall with no wards.
Every time she jumps in aggressively, I get a
scares me.
No,
scares me.
I get excited.
I get scared because she's gonna get one shot by TF. Like, gets, you know, gold card and then just queued and she dies.
Well, this Eldrake is likely the most useful, but it is gonna stop the use of Yeet Street's Baron buff because now they're on the back foot having to defend.
It's still better to have it, you know, or to keep it away from Yeet Street than to, you know.
Down. That might be a big.
Yeah, this is a spot where they do kind of want to fight because they do have the Elder Drake, but like they have no way to actually, you know, they don't really want to force it on this bot inhibitor turret.
Okay, now
because if they force a team fight and get wiped, Yeet Street just runs it down.
Now that you say it, every time this Tristana walks up, and I feel like she's gonna walk into a trap this time. And
yeah, I feel like.
Oh,
see like that? That's exactly what I've been scared of the whole time. All she did was get walked up, she got hit by a static shift, and literally got 50%ed. Please stop.
They need to just leave. At this point, like, there's not enough. They don't have enough, like.
Well, first of all, they want to waste out the Baron. If they're standing on the bot turret like this, they're wasting out the Baron, which is really good. The problem is they're gonna run out of mana, they're gonna run out of HP.
And then Yeet Street's just gonna.
And then Yeet Street's gonna jump on them and they're gonna die. So they really need to, and their Elder Drake is being wasted, like as well.
I feel like the Elder Drake doesn't even matter. They don't even care about that. They just care more about wasting the
Baron. But look how much damage they're taking just from just being here.
Oh, good.
Just clearing minions. Tristana is starting to hurt though.
Yep. The inhibitor.
She finally finished boots. That's good.
I think they're just gonna back off here. Just reset the map. Everything's pretty much reset. Gold doesn't matter. And it's just gonna be up to both of these carries to see which one can kill the other first.
Yeah, this is a one-team wipes. The game's over. We're 45 minutes in. The mid laners are almost full build. Junglers are working towards their last item slots. Not a lot of vision anymore because of other than Sightstone, because of the slots being filled by items. So the map's pretty black for both teams.
Yep.
This is gonna be.
I feel like
who's got the grit
to the side of Yeet Street because we haven't.
They group a little bit better. Look at this. This is a Fnatic push. Here we go.
Oh no! Oh no!
Another Yeet Street. Another Yeet Street special is what I like to call it. Zach's gonna walk in.
No.
Oh, they're gonna. Bye, friends.
And the dream's dead, boys.
And good ultimate by Trie, going to get her one shot. Holy crap!
And that's probably gonna be all she wrote. They get the pick off on the 3-man stack. The Zach was on the side, either trying to look for an engage or do something, but he wasn't.
Zach didn't die. They got your They got the AD carry right away.
Yeah.
Do not bring them into the turret. They're gonna kill the turret.
No, this no.
What's happening? No, ultimate hits 4.
Wait, there's no minions. They're doing 0.
They're tanking this. They're tanking this.
Now the minions come in and
now they have minions. Now the game's over.
Oh.
It was a nice try. They did their combo.
Huh. What a game.
My head hurts. My head hurts so bad right now, dude. Congratulations to Yeet Street, as I predicted on the 2-0 victory. MVP? I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't pretty.
Huh.
That one was rough. No slouch.